This video is for introducing how to install step robot and program. The first step, tighten body foundation on basement. As you can see, our crews tighten the bolts and use ratchet wrench to fasten the 6 bolts together. Second step, install the gripper matched with flange by 6 bolts. Third side, connect body with control cabinet by cables. The body side, head of cable as straight, thicker cable as power cable, engineer as holding it. Then connect with body. On the left side, there are 2 locks. The thinner cable, it is encoder cable on the right side. 2 locks here, yeah. Then we change to the cabinet side. The right side is encoder cable, yes. 2 locks. As you can see, the head of cable on this side, the cabinet side is bent. Engineer is holding the power cable right now, yes. Fasten it by 2 locks, That is the whole appearance of the control cabinet. The fourth step, get robot connected to power. The power cable of cabinet is 3-phase 5 wires. The whole set of robot is in our testing zone, so it is a station. This part is brief introduction of cabinet. After power on, please turn on the first red button. The control box will start to work. White button will turn on. A stop is for emergency. And when the key is on middle automatic model, then press green light, robot will work automatically. The net interface is for connect with computer. Red wire is for teach pendant. I will give you a brief introduction of user programming. So first, please click the help, then export the activate info to engineer, and he will give you a license. You will get it and activate the software. Then please click the basic, then find the model library, the robot type you could choose you need, and set up the robot system, then change or fix the position and name. You can make your own rules. Then find the controller, please. Open the HMI. It is the same as the teach pendant. Then third line, we will put in the password 123 and click the red button. It is login. Then step the fourth line, choose the first one, English. So we totally change the language. Then find the step again. Feature pack, palette new. This is senior pack, senior palletizing. Then you could put the product dimension, pallet, or station dimension into it. Then create the basic palletizing recipe, a senior palletizing recipe, and create a project you need. So let's check how to do it. So build up a name of product, make your own rules. The first one, I choose the base typical carton size, 400, 250, and 180 millimeter carton. Then the last 2 data means the distance between the cartons on X and Y axis. Then carton second, third, all the type size, all the carton size or the bag size you need. Then we go to the station pallet size. So I just name it T1, T2. The first one I choose the typical one, 1200 and 1000, 1000 millimeter, and save it. Yes, T2. The basic palletizing and senior palletizing. The only one difference is basic palletizing only have one palletizing recipe, but senior palletizing you could choose different recipe in one pallet. Yes. Oh, and this is a wrong example. I got the wrong name, but you could use your own rules too. Most important thing is about to find the first position, locate the first position, and help robot 6-axis ABC XYZ to locate the first position. Everything will start from it. Yes, the palette, the product, how to put the first one, and how many layers, how many cartons on different axes. So this is very important. For example, this one, I choose 6 layers on one pallet. The total height is over 1 meter. It will be packed well up. Then we could try to test the project. To give a name of this project and save it, test it, because we don't have connected the real robot, so it won't successfully. So let's go to senior palletizing. There are basic, customer, and senior 3 types. Basic layer, it has fixed recipe, but customize, you could make it by yourself. So I choose the E1. Yes. And basic, you could go the T1 station, C1 product. The first product will start from the first position, starting point. It will show by the data 2. So what we are editing is data 1, the palette recipe. Yes, the 405 millimeter means the total length of carton and 5 millimeter distance between 2 cartons. Then we first palletize according to the x-axis. The software only could help make the recipe, but I did not adjust the starting point, but you could check it on data 2. $255 means 205 millimeter width and 5 millimeter distance between 2 cartons. Then we could put the cartons according to the y-axis, then go again x-axis. You may find out the total length on x-axis is a little bit over 1200. It is okay, only 15 millimeter over. So It could be packed well either in real working condition. Yes, saved successfully. Yeah, you will check it. They have fixed patterns in basic layer. You could customize second E2, E3, choose different station, different product, make different recipes. Yes, this recipe still go first from x-axis, but if you wanna go by y-axis first, it is okay, I think. Just please pay attention to the limit length. Pay attention to limit length. Sometimes we will have the case, for example, one gripper will take 2 cartons or 2 bags for once. So the product C1 or C2 or C3, whatever you name it, one product seriously contains 2 real bags. So the product 1 should be the 2 cartons or 2 bags size. Then you could create E3 now. If you find out you miss or lose product data, you could go back to create again. And for this time, I change the product direction. Yes. E3 recipe still goes T1 station, but I choose the C3 product. C3 is same as C1 of the dimension, but the direction is different. Yes, so means if the E1 is first layer, E3 is second layer, E1 is first layer, E3 is second layer, then we will gradually have one palette have 2 kind of recipes, one by one. Yes, that is the senior palletizing function, different from basic palletizing. But please pay attention to the length limit. It's simple as very easy. I just wanna get clear or get easy for the first teaching, brief introduction. So if you need detailed help, please contact with anyone from STEP, and we could contact with engineer to help you. Yes, now we could go to the senior palletizing. I choose P1 name, and now you could add the different layer recipe into this. Yes, E1, E3, E1, E3. Then pallet is 6 layers. Total height is over 1 meter about. Then you will find out there is real height down below there. This data is fit for for example, a little bit flexible package, for example, bag, not carton. Carton is fixed package, but bag it is a little bit flexible in real conditions. So the real height need to be adjusted in real condition. Yes. Then we save it right now. Try to create a project. Try to create a project and have its own name. Then now we have a brief introduction of the hotkeys. LF1, LF2, write F1, write F2. Then you could have it for specific function, specific sentence, specific, then save it. When you need to use it, you could directly recall it. And we go to the project right now. Please click the new. You will find this sentence. It will help you to create a project. Pallet entry point. Yes, update palletizing. Set palletizing. Read palletizing. You could check the status. Then all this will help you to create a project. The flow pro-call will help you to call the senior palletizing, basic palletizing in the whole project. So let's cancel, go back to the project. Yes. And detailed programming training, please contact with engineer. We will help you to arrange it. Last part, I'm gonna give you a programming example. Till now, we already made the product palletizing information in the system and do the basic palletizing, senior palletizing. Finally, we got the palletizing program. Until now, you could see the first one as main program, and the last layer 1 to layer 3 overput are sub-program. Yes, we could, according to this sub-program and the instructions in the system, made our palletizing project. So next step, we're gonna start or file a new project. Name it main project. And you could, according to the real working condition, to write the details of the project. So please load project first. all the instructions in the new. Yes, so pallet new, choose set palletizing. Put the variable main program into it. So then after set palletizing, next step is read palletizing. We should confirm the condition of pallet, the quantity, layer, status. If the pallet is full, we should put in the variable into it. And the next step, we're gonna make a while statement. This loop statement, yes. Choose true on it. Then please choose if sentence. If the pallet is not full, so choose the false. Then we should pick up the cartons, bags, pick up the goods. For this step, we choose the PTP, point to point, or if you have sub-program, we could use it. Call the sub-program, it's okay. Then the next step is we should go through the program. We already have call it, yes, put the variable into it. Then the next step is update the pallet condition of the quantity, layer condition. The second step is read pallet, confirm the quantity and the details, yes. Then have a basic judgment to check if the pallet is full. Boot 0, boot 0. And if boot 0 is false, or if it is true, then we should give a signal to people. Then they will take over the full pallet, put on the empty pallet, or give a pause signal. Yes. Then next step is put on the new pallet, everything will go again. So that's all. This is basic frame of palletizing project. You go according to make your own project according to the real condition. If you need help, please feel free to contact with us. Thank you.